Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a new parent, you know life gets, well, a little chaotic, right? But what if I told you that the most powerful, genius level brain building activities for your baby don't cost a thing, and you're probably already doing them? Today, we're going to dive into 10 simple, science backed activities to help you supercharge that incredible first year. I mean, just think about that for a second. This is the amazing truth we're exploring today. You really don't need fancy toys or complicated programs. Those simple, everyday moments, the cuddles, the songs, the silly faces, they are literally building the architecture of your baby's brain. You are their world and you are their absolute best teacher. So let's totally rethink what early learning even means. It is not about flashcards. It's not about educational apps. It's about connection. It's about being right there in the moment. And it's about finding the absolute magic in the mundane. Look, we are all just bombarded with messages telling us we need to do more, buy more, be more for our kids. But the research, the actual science, is so much simpler. What babies truly need more than anything else is you. Your presence, your voice, that joyful connection, that is the rocket fuel for their developing minds. That's where the real magic happens. Okay, so how do we actually turn these everyday moments into these awesome brain-building opportunities? Let's start with the senses. These next couple of activities are all about helping your baby figure out the world through touch, sight, and sound. And while they're doing that, they're building the foundations for things like logic and reason. Pretty cool, right? First up, an all-time classic for a very good reason, Peek-a-Boo. We've all played it, but have you ever really stopped to think about what's going on in your baby's brain when you do? It's so much more than a game. It's a profound lesson in how the world actually works. It all boils down to this huge concept called object permanence. See, for a tiny baby, out of sight literally means out of mind. So when you disappear behind your hands, their brain is genuinely shocked when you reappear. Every single time you play, you're wiring in this crucial idea that things, and most importantly, people, still exist even when they can't see them. This is a total game changer for their sense of security and understanding of reality itself. All right, next up, let's create something called a treasure basket. Think of this as your baby's very first science lab. It's a safe space for them to explore, discover, and basically make sense of everything. And your job? You're the head lab assistant. And it is so simple to put one of these together. Just walk around your house and gather a handful of safe, everyday objects. You want to think about different textures, different temperatures, different materials. A wooden spoon, a metal whisk, a piece of silk, anything that's going to engage their senses. Then you just put it all in a low basket, step back, and let them go for it. Every touch, every little taste, every sound they make is a brand new piece of data for their growing brain. Now, once your baby starts to get on the move, a whole new universe of learning just explodes open. And I mean that literally. Every time they reach or roll or crawl, they're not just strengthening their little bodies, they're building a more powerful brain. So let's talk about how we can support that. We tend to think of crawling as just that awkward phase before walking. But honestly, it is so much more than that. It's like a full body workout for the brain. And you can take it to the next level just by creating a simple little crawl stickle course right there in your living room. And here's the cool science behind it. Crawling, that right arm, left leg movement, forces the left and right sides of the brain to talk to each other. This constant communication builds and strengthens the bridge between the two hemispheres, and that bridge is absolutely crucial for future skills like reading, writing, problem solving, you name it. It is a true whole brain activity. Oh, and have fun with it. Get creative. A pile of pillows becomes a mountain range. A cardboard box turns into a secret tunnel. Every new challenge is an opportunity for your baby to build confidence, resilience, and a stronger, smarter brain, all while just playing. So as your baby is exploring the world with their body, they're also starting to make sense of it all with their mind. And that, of course, brings us to the absolute magic of language. These next few activities are all about building that foundation for communication, one little word at a time. This one might be the easiest and most powerful thing you can do to boost language development. Just talk to your baby, a lot. Narrate your day like you're the star of your own little reality show. Okay, now I'm chopping the bright orange carrots for dinner. Feel the soft, fuzzy blanket? Every single word you say is like planting a seed in their mind. And let's be real, sometimes it can feel like you're just talking into the void, can't it? But trust me on this. They are listening, they are absorbing every word, every tone, every inflection. And then one day, it will feel like it came from nowhere, but all those seeds you've been planting will just start to bloom. Reading to your baby is one of the greatest gifts you can ever give them. But it's not just about the words on the page. It is all about how you bring that story to life. It's about creating this shared experience that's just full of wonder and emotion and connection. So think of yourself as a voice actor. Do different voices for the big bad wolf and the little pig. Whisper the quiet parts and then boom on the loud parts. When you do this, you're not just teaching them words and plot, you're teaching them about emotion and tone and imagination. You're literally building their capacity for empathy, one story at a time. So we've covered sensory play, movement, language, but the beautiful thing is that these aren't separate scheduled activities. No, they're all interconnected, and they all fit seamlessly into your regular, everyday life. Let's just look at a few more ways you can play with purpose. And really, the list just goes on and on. For example, the mirror game, that helps build their sense of self. Putting on some music and having a little dance party, that helps synchronize their brain. Even simple water play in the tub is a hands-on physics lesson in cause and effect. And when you play Follow the Leader, mimicking their babbles, you're boosting their memory and social skills. And of course, just getting outside for a walk, the feel of the breeze, the sound of birds, it's a feast for the senses. See, these opportunities are everywhere. So, if you take away just one thing today, I want it to be this. In a world that is constantly trying to sell you something, telling you to do more, to be more, just remember this one simple truth. The most important, the most educational, the most powerful toy your baby will ever have is you. Your love, your attention, your presence. That is the only magic ingredient they need. That's what will help them grow into the happy, healthy, brilliant human they are meant to be. Thanks so much for joining me.